Welcome everybody, Browns fans, sports fans, dog fans. This is Dog Pound Rants. I'm A-Dog. Z-Man's not here because this is a little preemptive update edition. We usually record our shows ahead of time, and unfortunately, or fortunately, daily news changes in sports, especially football. So yesterday we got some real devastating news. Our QB1, Deshaun Watson, will go out with season-ending shoulder surgery. This is crazy to hear. You know, he played so well in the end of that Ravens game, that whole second half, and he had a broken bone in his shoulder and a high ankle sprain that he received in the second quarter of that game. So he went in at halftime, came out, and he said, I'm finishing out. So I see all the comments, all the negative stuff about Deshaun Watson and the Browns and their season's over. It's not over. By no means is this over. And plus, I don't ever want anybody to question Deshaun's heart or his toughness or his desire to play for the Browns after that game and after what he went through. He played that entire second half with a broken shoulder. And he was still throwing and still running on that bad ankle. I can't believe that. And he was perfect. Not only was he out there playing, he was freaking perfect. So please, I see the comments. Don't ever question this kid in any way. God bless Deshaun Watson. Hey, man, you know what? Take the rest of this year, get healthy, and come back next year, and let's get the Browns to the fucking Super Bowl. Can we do that? But you know what? We're not done. You know, the Browns still have, excuse me, it's very cold out and I'm phlegmy here. Sorry. They still have a number one defense, like one of the toughest defenses. If you got a great defense, you're always in every game. And then Coach Stefanski announced that Dorian Thompson-Robinson, yay, our rookie QB, is going to be the starter this week against Pittsburgh. Now, let's say the only reason he's playing and still on the team is because he was a phenomenal in preseason. They even let their second stringer, Dobbs, who's great too now, as we see with the Vikings, but they let Josh Dobbs go because Dorian Thompson-Robinson was phenomenal. So let's hope that he's ready for this game and he can play like he did in preseason. He doesn't need to be a superstar with the rest of this team. I mean, we have three great running backs. Jerome Ford, I mean, that guy gets over 100 yards by himself a game. And then we got Hunt. We got Kareem Hunt, who's a great running back, great receiver, plus his personality and his, his leadership to that team is huge. And then we got Strong Jr., who's amazing. I mean, he's third string, but he can come in and play just as well as any of them. So by no means is this season over. I mean, I am one of the ones who usually get down, and Z-Man will tell you. But I'm telling you right now, Z-Man, this guy, he is a diehard Browns fan. He never gives up on this team, ever. I don't care what the hell happens to this team. Z-Man will never give up, and I'm going the route of Z-Man. I'm not giving up this season. I'm not giving up the playoff hopes or the Super Bowl hopes. I mean, let's face it, Nick Foles got the fucking Eagles a Super Bowl. So if Nick Foles can do it, maybe DTR can do it for us in Cleveland. I love it. Woo! Let's go. And also Kevin Stefanski, you know, I've been down on him in the past, but that second half of that Ravens game was a perfectly called game. He knew what to do and when to do it. So he's a general. Let's hope this whole season ends up good. At least the playoffs. Come on, let's go Browns fans, Browns Nation. Yeah, so that's my update. Please, Dog Pound Rants, like and subscribe. And now I'm going to roll the pregame prediction show with Z-Man. He'll be right here next to me. Woo, my brother. Love you, brother. Love you guys. Yeah!
Cleveland Browns will play today. Hey! What do you say? Cleveland Browns will play today. Will they win or lose again? Blah.
Welcome, everybody, to Dog Pound Rants, Browns fans, sports fans alike. We love you guys. I'm A-Dog.
And I'm Z-Man. Let's roll.
That's right, let's roll. So this week is a another big game. Not just like the Ravens game. This is huge. So this is the division game against the Steelers. All right. What do you think about that, Z-Man? You're not happy
I
about
hate the
Steelers?
fucking Steelers. Fuck Pittsburgh.
I hate him too. I love Tomlin, and he knows that. I don't know why, but I think he's a great coach. Anyway, so yeah, we got the Steelers coming to town. Or not. They're coming to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Holy shit balls. This is going to be so good. If we can beat their ass in Cleveland in front of our home stadium and our home fans, that'll be icing on the cake these last 2 weeks to win 2 division games against 2 huge opponents, because Pittsburgh's another formidable, is that what they call them? Formidable? I don't even know what
I
I'm saying.
hate them. Fuck them.
Opponent. They're really good too. I mean, like we were talking about, this whole division is solid. Every team in this division is solid. So, yeah, we're definitely hoping this week to beat the Steelers. Yay! Go ahead, Z-Man. What do you think about this game?
This game's important. It's about as important as this Raven game was, the Niner game. This is division game. We don't want to get swept by Pittsburgh. And what's important, too, is that Thursday night game between the Bengals and the Ravens.
Yeah.
Because if the Bengals beat the Ravens, Sunday will be for first place in the North. One of us will be in the first place, and we have to somehow
Killer.
destroy Tomlin and the Steelers. And like I said about Arizona, I don't give a fuck who's on that team. I don't care. Pickett, whoever. Cleveland. It's about Cleveland right now. You're in Cleveland, coming off an emotional win.
Believe land.
Baby. Coming off a huge win against the Baltimore Ravens. And I don't give a shit about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to beat their ass and step on the gas and beat their ass, baby.
I like that.
Woo!
All right. So, yeah, we got to...
We're going to do some... you want me to do the Blitz Krog?
Let's do some picks.
We're going to do some picks for Blitzkrieg.
Before we pick the Browns game
The
this
parlays.
week. Yeah, we're going to pick a parlay here of teams.
And
Z-Man's
Blitzkrieg, I
got-
know, loves this stuff, man.
All right, go ahead.
is
Name off
for
the
you,
first
Blitzkrieg.
game. This is the first game we're going to pick.
Bears at Lions.
Bears at Lions. Oh, shit. This is like 2 teams I know nothing about and I could give 2 shits about, to tell you the truth.
I like Detroit, though.
I'm with you. I like Detroit. I like, what's his face, their coach. He's the best.
Yeah, Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
Awesome.
Dan Campbell is just...
He is definitely going to be coach of the year.
He's
in
an
my
awesome,
opinion.
just football, bite kneecaps, rip your heart out fucking kind of coach.
And they had a big emotional game Sunday beating the Chargers on a field goal.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
So
man.
I like Dan Campbell, and is it still Jared Goff as quarterback?
He's balling too, that kid.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick Detroit,
Yeah.
24-17.
No, I don't think.
You don't think the Bears are gonna score?
No.
Come on, man.
I think Lions get their shutout. I believe it's going to be. I think Detroit 34 and Bears nothing. I
Wow.
think going
A shutout.
They got Thanksgiving game coming up. They're going to whitewash the fucking Bears. Bears are a little bit of they don't know, the quarterback situation's kind of messy.
It's kind of rough.
And they don't know Fields, but I like the Lions big. And
Okay.
Detroit's very similar to, in my opinion, to what Cleveland is doing. They're 6-2 or 7-2, excuse me, and they'll probably be 7 or 8-2.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe that's your Super Bowl. Lions, Browns, baby.
Wow, that would be bad.
1957 was the last time.
2 teams that have never been to the bowl.
And 1957
That
was the
would be
last time they met
nuts.
in the championship. Lions won, but I believe this is the year.
That would be great. 2 teams that have never been to the bowl would be fantastic, man. It would
about-
only be even better if the Browns destroy them in the Super Bowl. That would be the
Oh,
best. This would be
dream
the best
come true, man.
season ever. Okay, Z-Man, what's the next game we're gonna
Well,
pick?
this one is for Blitzkrieg, and he's a Bills fan. So we're going to
right.
pick the Jets and Bills.
Jets and Bills, all right.
The Jets beat him opening night on a punt return, if you remember.
They did. But you know what?
This one's in Buffalo now.
And Z-Man knows I still like Allen, and I kind of root for Buffalo a little bit because my son, Krog, man,
Croker.
he is a Bills fan, so I got to go with Buffalo on this one. When Cleveland was kind of out of the league, I kind of watched Buffalo. I kind of watched Miami too. Believe it or not, that's weird. They're in the same division. So when Cleveland was moved to fucking Baltimore and we had no team, I kind of fell back into watching Buffalo. For some reason, I like Miami too at that time. I don't know why, but so yeah, I root for Buffalo. So I'm gonna pick Buffalo. 15-6. How about that? How about a whole field goal game?
Well, the Browns and Bills had the field goal game. What was it, 6-3?
Yeah.
Where Buffalo fumbled. And
Well,
the
I
Browns
think Bills got a respectable defense. I think
Yeah.
the Jets have a really good defense, right? Pretty
Yeah,
good.
except for they got beat up by the Raiders. But I'm I'm taking the Jets in this one.
Okay.
I'm going Jets 21, Bills 17.
Okay, 21-17. Okay, it's a
And
little
now
more
the
score.
Monday night game.
Monday
This
night.
one's a good one.
That's
man.
a great-
Eagles at Chiefs.
Wow.
That's tough.
This is like top of the top AFC,
Yeah.
top of the top NFC.
NFC. Yeah.
This could also be a Super Bowl
Preview.
preview too. You
Part
know?
2.
Not as good as the Browns Lions, which would be killer because they've never played in bowls. But
The Eagles Chiefs back-to-back Super Bowls.
Eagles
would be,
Chiefs, you know, I don't know. I don't like either of these fucking teams, but I'm gonna go Chiefs just because Mahomes. As long as you got Mahomes and he's healthy or even semi-healthy, you're gonna have a chance to win a game, even at the very end. So, Chiefs 30, Eagles 28.
I like it.
All right.
I'm going to go Chiefs also just because I think the AFC is built different than the NFC. And I'm going to say Chiefs 28, Eagles 14.
Awesome.
And now we'll do the Baker game.
All right. I love Baker Mayfield.
Baker looked good yesterday or
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Sunday got the dub.
Yeah. Baker's great.
Bucks 49ers.
Oh shit.
This is a pretty good one in
This
San
is a
Fran.
good one. Well, my other son is a Niners fan, so. But you know, I still love Baker Mayfield. I'm still pissed off they ran him out of town, but not after watching Deshaun yesterday. That made it a little better. But I still like Baker. But anyway, my head's telling me San Fran, dude. I just think they still got a great defense. Baker's good, but I don't know if he can overcome that. So San Fran 17. Buccaneers 10. How
Whoa.
about that? It's gonna be a low
That's a
scoring.
good game. It's a
I
good
think
game.
there's a couple good defenses there, so it ain't gonna be a high scoring game to me.
I'm going to go Bucks 17, 49ers 10.
All right,
I'm picking Baker.
you're
with
picking
the
the
dub.
bake man. All right, I like Baker.
Now we get to the meat.
The meat and gravy. Hey, let's have some dew.
Yeah, let's
first.
have some dew.
We gotta get hyped up on
Because-
dew. We love the Mountain Dew.
This is the fucking AFC North, man.
my nose.
The fucking North, baby. Who's going to be the kings of the North?
They're all battling for it.
Hey, dog, you got the
all right, here we go.
Steelers going to the dog pound.
Okay, now when I look at these two teams defensively, Pittsburgh's really good also, but I give the nod to Cleveland. They're just a little bit better. Just a little bit. You know, they got Garrett. As long as we got Garrett healthy, we got that little edge, man. Offensively, I obviously fucking love Deshaun over fucking Pickett. What are you kidding me? As long as Deshaun is semi-healthy, I think even a broken ankle, broken shoulder, Deshaun could beat a Kenny Pickett healthy. I just think that's the way it is because he's just got so much fucking talent that we just saw at the end of that game last week against the Ravens. That's what we paid him for. That talent, that crazy talent. I don't even know what else to say about it. He's talented. And then our makeshift offensive line, it almost seems like it doesn't matter who we throw in there on offensive line. Those guys are animals. The way they pushed that line at the end of the game last week, just pushed forward the running back and then pushed the Ravens all back just to get into field goal range. That's a lot of heart, a lot of guts, a lot of soul in that team. I love it. So obviously, I'm going with the fucking Browns this week. The Steelers can suck it. I'm going to go Browns 37, Steelers 21. How about that?
I love it. I love it.
It's going to be a big scoring game again, I think, like last week, because they're both, you know, there's some even matches here going on. But anyway, that's what
Love
I
the
predict.
pick. Love
There
it.
you go.
For me, it's simple, man. It's very simple.
I think I know where this is going with Z-Man.
Fucking Steelers, man. They've done a lot of damage to us throughout the years.
Oh my God, so
Throughout
much
the
damage.
fucking years from the time we came back in '99. That I was thinking about it last night about the Sunday night game. You know, Drew Carey's there burning at all the alumni, and they whitewashed. What was it, 36-0, whatever the fuck it was. So it's come full circle. We beat them in the playoffs. They beat us in the playoffs in 2002. We returned the favor in Schittsburg and had Big Loser crying on the bench, which I fucking
Big Ben,
I
yeah.
love that picture.
Crying
Love
on the
that
bench.
picture. So I think it's time that the Browns. We didn't fare well. We never fare well in Baltimore, but we did our business last week. So I think this game coming up is monumental for the North as far as crowning a division champion. You got to win division games. You can't get swept by not even a good. They're not even a good. They're the worst 6-3 team I've ever seen. They really are. They're not, and it comes down to T.J. Watt versus Deshaun, in my opinion, because I think the defense is going to do what they do with Schwartzwag, and we're going to fucking take it to Pickett. The first game, the Monday night game in Schittsburg, 2 turnovers by Watson. We lost.
Yep.
That was the difference in the fucking game was the
Turnovers.
pick 6 and then the fumble scoop by Watt. I don't think that's going to happen this game. And I honestly believe this will be a game even more special than the Raven one. And the crowd's got to get nuts. And fuck all those. Don't let these assholes come into a. You know, that's one thing that bothers me about Cleveland. And I've talked about it in the past, as you see more and more visiting fans in Cleveland. Get out. Don't buy tickets and sell them. Get out and support these fucking guys.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking good. Really good. And that defense is insane. Number 1 defense in the NFL. So I think
agree.
it comes down to Watt versus Deshaun, and I think we're going to do well. Real well. And I'm going to say, this is my score, 27-0.
Whoa, we got the
Cleveland
shutout
Browns.
again.
I think Pickett's going to have a rough afternoon on the lake.
I'd love another shutout. And the last time you predicted it, it happened. So
Let's go. I
never know.
believe the
Z-Man.
team. That team is insane right now, and I'm fucking loving it.
My brother may see something we don't all see if he sees the 0 again.
If we can shut these assholes out, that'll propel us for the next thing.
Right,
man.
and we don't want to be 2 games because, you don't want to be 2 division games lost to Steelers because then they have the advantage on us, especially at the end of the season, if it came down to that.
Yeah, we don't want that at all.
Especially to the Steelers. I mean, I hate the Ravens, but I do think I hate the Steelers more just because it's a longer rivalry.
It's a longer rivalry. It goes back to the Bradshaws and Mark Malone's even and Bubby Brister shit. And then Neil O'Donnell and So we've had some great games against Pittsburgh, winning
Always
games,
great.
but they have the majority of the wins coming back in '99.
So we need this
We
one.
got to have it.
Let's get it, Cleveland. Let's get
Against
it.
John Harbaugh, we were like 28-8, whatever, until Sunday when we got the dub. So I'm sure the Steelers, since we come back, it's insane.
Yeah, it's nuts.
We need this fucking win, and I'm predicting the defense rises up and just smashes them, dude.
You know what I'm predicting? Pain. That's what I'm predicting. Let's give him a shout here.
Woo! Go ahead.
Okay.
Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Roof, roof. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Fuck Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Hey.
Maybe we can get Blitzkrieg on here for one of the pick segments. I would like that.
Yeah, why not?
We can get him on. We'll call him up.
Yeah, we'll get him over here. We'll get both here. We'll get both the boys. I mean, they love football.
Predictions are awesome,
Predictions
man.
are
the
the
more the
best.
merrier. And like and subscribe and leave comments, please, man. We
Yeah,
don't
we
get
need-
enough comments, man.
That's right. So that's it for Dog Pound Rants. Love you guys. We'll see you.
We'll see you on Victory Monday.
I hope so. I hope so. Victory Monday. Yeah.
Go Browns, dude. That's great stuff, man. Fuck Pittsburgh, dude. I hate those fucks.